going to make a gender reveal scratch card. So I've got the baby picture. Just going to stamp all this. So this is already for when we put the card together. So I place it on a piece of white card on my stamping platform. This just means I can pick it all up. I'll be using my quick dry jet black ink. So if this doesn't print perfectly the first time, because I'm using a magnetic stamp plate, I can go over it again. This means I can make it as dark as I need, or ensure that I get a good print, because it's got location knob. I'll just print that down. So I am going to do another print just to fill in any of the little gaps that I have. So when you do ink pad like this, don't just put it on and then take it off. You need to do it multiple times. This really does load your stamp mold up with ink and ensures you get a really good print. Just print that down again. And I always run my fingers over the stamp to ensure it transfers. That's so much better. So I want 2 hearts, so I'm just going to remove these, clean them in a second. And just another heart just there, just so I can have a heart either side, one pink and one blue. So just do that quickly. It's going to need another coat. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Just line up. Perfect. So I'm just going to put the ink pad away. Right, so that's our stamps. So now we're going to colour them and get them ready to go on the card. So I've collected my pens. I've got pale pink, and I was going to use turquoise blue. I think we'll use true blue. So we're going to start with the lighter colour, so this helps with shading, and I'm just going to make just do the darker colour as nothing is ever one shade, because to make things look more have more depth, you use different shades, and these pens are totally blendable. And hopefully just gives everything a little bit of depth. Any shading, any shadows just to make it look a tiny bit more realistic. And do the same with the pink. I have noticed that that's a PP6 and I don't want a PP6. I will buy a PP3 because I don't want the heart to be too fluorescent on the edge. So I'm going to do the same here. I'll be back in a second. So I've just continued, I've just nearly finished putting the skin tone on the baby. So we now have a baby in a pink and blue stalk bag, a pink and a blue heart, and the he and she scratch off section all for the front of the card. Now I need to cut all these out by hand, so I'm going to just kind of pause the video while I do that. So these are now all cut out, ready to go. I'll just put them to one side. Pink and blue card, pink and blue paper, a 5x7 card. So we're going to do some matte and layering just to make it all pink and blue. So I've cut my blue, my pink, which is going to go on the top of the blue, and then all the paper to go with it. So I'm going to use this. Now I'm always going to glue the smaller piece, so it doesn't matter, so I don't miss a bit or get it in the wrong place even. Then I line it up. So the pink is actually 1/4 of an inch smaller than the blue, which means once it's all lined up and stuck down, it should have a nice even edge. I'm going to do the same with the paper, the patterned paper. So pink, the blue, And then to hide this seam here, I'm just going to put a wooden trim. Which goes edge to edge with the pink. Now the baby. So I'm going to use some 3D foam pads for the baby. So it pops out, or she pops out. And the baby is going to go in the middle. So we've now got a 3D effect. We use a slightly smaller foam pad. Do the same with the hearts. So obviously we're backwards and fronting. So we're going to put the blue heart up on the pink and the pink heart down on the blue. So that is pretty much our card front. So we now need to layer our he and she. So I've matte and layered in the opposite direction. I'm going to put that on the bottom there. I'm going to use foam pads for that too. Peel the backs off. So that is our card front all designed. Just now got to attach it to our card. So again, I'm just going to get the glue. Put a bit too much there. Line it up because this is 1/4 of an inch smaller than the actual card itself. So it's all matte and layered. And there is a card. So we're just waiting on the gender to be sent to us, which we'll then stamp inside and put the reveal sticker over the top.